Hello everybody and welcome to the first episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Let's Play. This one's been a long time coming. It's definitely been on the list since the very beginning of Star Wars videos. Now, funny story. When I first played this game, it was way later than playing the second game. Silly, I know. I had an Xbox early on. I had to play Halo because it was the thing at the time, right? And I also picked up Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. I had no idea that there was a continuity between the two, and shortly after starting it, I was like, oh, I'm missing pieces. Like, things have happened before that I am not privy to. And with that said, I've never actually played this game all the way through. The first one. Second one I did. Don't remember a whole lot of it. I was very young at the time. But still, I have a general idea of the storyline. I won't spoil anything for anyone watching the video because I don't know if you've played this yet. Could be completely brand new to you. So, let's go ahead and get started. Controller, why not? Why not, controller? You were working a second ago. Is this not the right cord? Do I need a different cord? Controller, why? Guys, I need to tell you right now. My cable management, it's not there. No, it's kind of a mess. But with that said, I know what I have. And I know where it all is. That's called ADHD. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to figure out how to get my controller working, because it was working to open the game, but it's not working in the game, which is a problem. Be right back. Okay, so now we can finally get started. Did some playing around with the graphics. I've got Steam input enabled. I don't entirely know if this is going to be a good thing. Everything seems a little wonky so far, but if it doesn't work, we can always switch to the keyboard, right? So let's give it a go. Oh man. Oh. Male scout soldier scoundrel. Okay, so for this one, we'll go soldier because that's what I'm familiar with. But I will build him a bit differently than I did the other times I played this game. I think I leaned way too heavily on the physical attacks, and I think I want to change that up a little bit. I never leaned on grenades. I never leaned on mines. I kind of feel like I want to make a little bit of a change there. So let's see how that goes. Custom character. Let's do this the right way. We're not going to just go pre-built here. No. I remember there was a specific one I always went with, and I think that was this guy. But you know, I think I'll go with this one this time. I like the hair. Okay. You know what? For now, using the mouse to move the mouse around, not the controller. It's terrible. It's so sensitive. Attributes. All right, let's see. Well, even across the board. Let's see. I said we didn't want to lean too much on strength, but we do need some strength, being the soldier class. Dexterity is good. Constitution for sure, because we're going to get hit in the face a lot. We might go a little higher on Constitution, just so that I'm not dying every 2 seconds. Intelligence and wisdom. Now, intelligence represents knowledge and reasoning. A high intelligence adds modifiers to the number of points a character has to spend in essential skills. Right. A high wisdom adds modifiers to Jedi Force points and Force power saving throws. The Force powers of a Jedi with high wisdom are also much harder to resist. Okay, so like I said, I didn't lean very much on powers originally, So we're gonna make that a little different. We're gonna put some points in wisdom. We're gonna have a little bit more intelligence than the base. As far as charisma, that does go a long way when it comes to Jedi mind trick and persuasive conversation, that kind of stuff. So I do think we want a little bit of that. As far as dexterity, I actually want to bump that a little bit more because I know I want to play around with using grenades and grenades, blasters, mines, stuff like that. Having a high dexterity will help with that. So I feel like we're pretty balanced here, the way I want to be at least. Yeah. All right, skills. What are we going with? Aha, I remember this menu. Let's see. Well, we are a warrior, so it means we're going to need treat injury, probably gonna need a little bit of self-healing. And then I do like the idea of not failing every time I try to convince somebody of something, so well, actually, you know what, let's not go treat injury. Let's actually go computer use and demolitions. Do I have to use 2 points for demolition? No, I have to use 2 points for computer use. Okay, fine. We'll go demolitions because of grenades and mines, of course. Persuade for conversation. Security and repair. Right, repair is actually for the workbench, and I need more points for that. And I need points for security. Oh, we're not going to be leaning much on the workbench this time around, okay? As much as I like to. Awareness governs the ability for a character to spot objects or enemies hidden by stealth. That's actually nice. Let's go ahead and go with awareness, and we'll go with this for now. Yeah, and we'll see how we build our points from here. You have been granted the following feats this level: heavy armor, light armor, medium armor, power attack, power blast, blaster pistol, rifle, heavy weapons, and melee weapons, which is a good start, honestly. We are going to do a lot of melee. I think I want to use grenades as a way to like whittle down the enemy before I start going in on them. But once I get in on them, I'm definitely going to want points in melee. You gain this feat automatically at this level. You cannot deselect it. Okay, can I? Okay, I can get that one. And then I already have that one, right? Not yet have necessary prerequisites. Okay, so we have power attack already. I remember liking flurry a lot. You have selected. Oh, I can only select one, but that's worth it though. Add one attack bonus with melee weapons, so that gets us ahead a little bit. We'll go with that. Name. Is there any question of what name we're going here? All right, if I spell it right. But if any of you who's watching my channel, family included, played Star Wars The Old Republic with me, the MMO, you'll know that my family name, I believe it was called, was Thorean. And I don't have enough points or character spots, but that's okay. We'll just chop out a U and Amethorean Thorean, just like my main character on that account. So if you guys remember that, awesome. There's a couple of you I'm sure do. And the MMO might end up on the channel at some point. It's all a matter of how much available time I have, because that game, as some of you may know, takes some time. You gotta send out your followers to get resources for crafting, and I was a crafting junkie in that game, man. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, we got the opening crawl this time around. Let's read it out. I'll give it a few seconds. I can read decently fast. Knights of the Old Republic. 4,000 years before the rise of the Galactic Empire, the Republic verges on collapse. Darth Malak, last surviving apprentice of the Dark Lord Revan, has unleashed an invincible Sith armada upon an unsuspecting galaxy. Crushing all resistance, Malak's war of conquest has left the Jedi Order scattered and vulnerable as countless knights fall in battle, and many more swear allegiance to the new Sith Master. In the skies above the Outer Rim world of Terrace, the Jedi battle fleet engaged the forces of Darth Malak in a desperate effort to halt the Sith's galactic dominance. Alright, I remember that. I remember that much, okay? I don't remember a whole lot about Malak. A little bit. Mainly, I remember the main character and his place in Star Wars The Old Republic and stuff like that. So God, I remember playing the second game the first time and just being like amazed by the graphics. Alright guys, so now what we're testing is if this cutscene actually shows. So for anybody else who might be recording this game, a heads up, if you do it in full screen, the cutscenes go black.
The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much
Hopefully, this will fix it. Putting it in windowed mode.
I'm Trask Olgo, ensign with the Republic Fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire. We work opposite ships. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before.
Fair enough.
Hurry up. We have to find Bastila. We have to make sure she makes it off the ship alive. Bastila is the commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really. But she's the one in charge of this mission.
Okay, fair enough.
One of our duties is to guarantee her survival in the event of an enemy attack. You swore an oath just like everyone else on this mission. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I've heard all about your reputation. Elite combat training, tops in your class. It's no wonder you were handpicked for this mission. Word is the officers haven't seen a recruit with your kind of potential in 20 years. But all that potential doesn't mean a thing if you can't deliver when it counts. We're soldiers. We're trained for combat. Bastila is going to need men and women like us at her side during this attack.
All right, well, let's help her.
So hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
Okay. All right, quick pause. Let's be honest, we all needed to see that. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, unpause. Let's continue here.
You can move the mouse to the edges of the screen to rotate it. To move,
Okay.
left click.
All right, giving me direction controls here. Anyway, I'm on to you guys, by the way. I'm pretty sure that the reason you all, for the majority, not all, excuse me, the majority of you voted for me to play this game is because you guys want to see how, yes, get an idea of my personality based on the decisions I make in this game. I'll give that to you this time. Usually when I play this game, it's like, I'm going to be light side, I'm going to go light side the whole game. When I first played it, I was like, I'm going to be dark side. I'm going to go dark side the whole game. This time I'm going to put a little more thought into my decisions and we'll see what comes of it. Alright, I got my stuff. Yes, put my gear on. Alright, let's go. Clothing. I mean, I guess. It's probably gives some benefit, right? And then we'll get a weapon. Yep.
Okay, let's move out. We should stick together. You'll have more success with a party than on your own.
Sure, why not?
Because of the attack, this room is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the override codes. You'll have to use me to unlock the door.
Okay. Tab.
Now that the door's open. Sure.
Alright. Move human keys.
The Synths are threatening to overrun our position.
Are they
We
now?
can't hold out long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge.
I'm sure you can.
That was Cart contacting us.
Honestly?
He's one of the Republic's
I know
best
that's
pilots.
terrorists
He's seen
we're
more
above,
combat than the rest of the
but it
Empire's
looked like
fire service
Starkiller
put
base
together.
from
If he
here.
says things are bad, you better believe it. We have to get to the bridge to help defend Bastila. There's a map of the Endar Spire and a copy of Cart's message in your electronic journal, just in case we get separated.
Alright, let's go. Okay, you don't do anything.
That door is locked. I don't have the codes to open it. But switch me to the party leader so you can use my security skills to slice into the access panel and open the door.
Okay. Nice.
These Sith must be the advanced boarding party for the Republic!
Did the Republic always have those little sperm helmets? It seems that way. I'm not seeing any continuity against it here. Come on, there you go. Yep. Alright. Are you gonna say something? No, okay. Do we got loots? Do we got loots? Nobody has loots. Not over here. By this guy. Nope. No loots. Get him. Why you missing, bruh? You need to up your hit rating somehow. Get items, nice. Med pack and credits. We're gonna need a med pack actually. Boop. Alright, and then we picked up a combat suit, which is good. We picked up a longsword, which is definitely better than the one-hander we had. You need to move this thing out of the way. Alright. I can definitely tell they did some remastering, for sure. I remember it being a lot more pixelated when I played it before. Yeah, let's go take those out before we worry about looting. Whoa, that's wait. There's a few of them. Grenade. Yeah, that was a good move. I don't know why I never used, well, like hardly ever used grenades or mines when I originally played these games. I think I was just a battle junkie, melee battle junkie. Alright, let's see. Any more loots? You got loots? None over there. Over here. More grenades and med packs, those are always good. Parts pile. Makes sense that it would have parts. Nothing there, okay.
It's a Dark Jedi. This fight is too much for us. We better stay back. All we do is get in the way.
Fair enough. I don't need to be sliced into a brisket right now. Hey, oh.
That was one of the Jedi accompanying Bastila. Damn, we could have used her help.
I'm pretty sure I don't get a lightsaber this early, even though it would make sense that looting a Jedi who has just fallen would gain you a lightsaber. But game logic. It's silly sometimes, but it's okay. Hey, there we go. And then loot this one. The Dark Jedi didn't have any loot. Vibration cell. At least we got a weapon modification part. Medpack, frag, repair kit, adhesive grenades. Anything over here before I move on? Just a broken door. Okay. Well, looks like we're going to the bridge. I'm right. Get him. Get him. I hate missing. It's the worst.
They must have retreated to the escape pods. We better head that way too.
It's like I did a cool flippy thing. Didn't do anything, but alright, fair enough. Backpack. Blaster pistol. Alright. I'll be honest, I already ran through this and, you know, had to re-record because of the weird blacking out of cutscenes, or even anytime a conversation happened, it went black. So, yeah, I completely missed that backpack the first time around. Kind of glad I replayed it. There's no loot here. Oh, oh. Forgot there's no jump. Spacebar just pauses. Alright, no more backpacks hiding out. Oh, yes, I should level up. That is a good idea. Here. Level up. Skills. Alright. Can't get repair. It takes 2 points. I think we're just not going to worry about repair that much. Anything that costs 2 points is going to be a little painful to progress with. Yeah, so let's go with demolitions. Up our grenade game a little bit more. And we already have melee combat. In my first run through, I went with Gearhead because a +1 skill to 3 of the basic skills is like, it's pretty great. Gives us a good head start, especially since I don't have that feat or those skills at all right now.
Something behind here. Damn, another Dark Jedi.
Oh, of course there is.
You get to the escape pods. Go.
It was nice knowing you, friend. I don't see you winning that. Just being honest.
This is Cartho Nassi on your personal communicator.
Okay.
I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support system.
Got it.
Basila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. No, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do a power attack. Doesn't look like there's many. We don't have to really worry about a grenade right now. Get him. Swing. There we go. And you're down. Nighty night. Okay. No loots. No loots. Not even on the Sith. Okay. Loot Goblin is engaged. Just saying. Let's grenade. There's like 3 in here, right? Oh, it's 2. Might have been a waste of a grenade, but it actually took him out pretty quick, so.
There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you can use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire's security systems against the Sith.
You know what? We're gonna try the droid. That was also something I did not do in my first run throughs, is really utilize any droids laying around. I wish I had, But we'll see how this goes for me this time. How useful are you? Show me. Unpause. You do the fighting. I don't want to get hit. Oh. Well, he just he just cleared the whole room. Oh. Yep. Yep. We're using droids a lot more.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Okay, how are you? We know who he is. How do I know I can trust you, though?
Pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Come on.
I mean,
Time for questions later.
I guess. And under the current circumstances, I suppose I can listen to you. No other loots? Just leaving? Alright. Use the escape pod. There we go. Love this cup. Force vision of some sort. Okay.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire.
Well, if I'm having a nightmare, I'm not in a coma. Strange dream, like a vision or something, right? By the way, how did we get here? The one on the communicator. Yes, I remember you.
Abandoned apartment on the planet Terrace. You banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site in all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned.
Well, thank you kindly for that.
Arrived on the scene. We were long gone.
Okay. Much appreciation, yes.
Is orbiting the planet. They've declared martial law and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine.
All right.
I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. It's pretty rare in a moral crew, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Fair. All right. We know why it's important to find Bastila. She's a Jedi. Come on now. Bastila, she's the one from the Endar Spire, right?
That smacked your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master.
Okay.
Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
Okay. How can one person, even a Jedi, be so important? If Bastila's a Jedi, she can probably look after herself. True. How do you even know Bastila's still alive? Forget it. I'm not risking my life to save her. That's pretty cold there. Any idea where we should start looking? That's a good idea.
I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity.
Okay.
Place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Gotcha. The sooner we start looking for Bastila, the sooner we find her. Let's go.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Use this abandoned apartment as a
Proactive.
base.
I like it.
Probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. Wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
All right. Let's check out the locker and check out the workbench. We're probably not going to be able to lean on the workbench too much in this playthrough because I don't have a high repair skill, but I at least have 1 point, and we did get the vibration cell off the Jedi earlier. So that sets us up a little bit. We're looking pretty good. I wish that vibration cell would give me hit, but you know, you only get so much. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. It's great to dive back into this game. I'm glad I'm playing this again when I'm older and can understand how all of the stats and mechanics work within the game. I didn't play D&D as a kid. I've only played D&D or tabletop games a couple times in my life. The only one I actually played fairly consistently was I think Star Wars Edge of the Galaxy it's called, or something like that. That was so much fun. I had a Bothan character. Was great. I was a pilot because it's me. That was so much fun. I might go over how that went one day. It might just be a video where I talk about it. But anyway, now knowing that this game is basically a graphical interface for a D&D campaign, I have a greater understanding of how all these roles work, how the stats figure in and work with each other, and I'm really excited to see how this game completes because I never finished the first one. I want to say I got maybe halfway, maybe not even. Okay, I only shortly after getting. Well, I don't want to spoil things, so thank you guys so much for watching. I am very excited to continue this adventure. Have a good morning, day, evening, and good night, and I will catch you guys in the next episode.